Hey guys, B-Man here. Welcome to today's video. Today we've got an awesome one for you guys. What we have today is a compilation of all the most useful glitches that I highly recommend that you do in Black Ops 6 Zombies, guys. Yes, this is not going to be full of all the useless glitches that are cool to know but useless, like wall breaches and all sorts of other glitches and under-map glitches, because when you compare them against the glitches and things that I'm going to show you in today's video, they're not as useful as these ones are. So with that said, guys, I'm going to have you guys the best ways to unlock your camos, the best ways to do all sorts of things, get your gobble gums, get XP, go AFK, and all sorts, guys. With that said, smash that like button for me, subscribe if you're not already, leave me an awesome comment, and guys, make sure you guys smash that like button, leave that comment, because it helps the channel and helps me produce these videos to help you guys. So help me out and I'll help you guys out. Smash that like button and let's get straight into this, guys. First glitch that we're going to be going over is for camos. The oil traps right here that you see right here are by far not even coming close with anything else. By far the best way to camo grind. You should not worry about anything else when it comes to camos and zombies other than this method right here. All you do is you need to have Molotovs to light the oil traps. You set the oil traps and you just stand in these positions that you see me standing in this video and watch everything die. Whatever weapon you're holding at the time determines the damage output of the oil traps, so you want that to be the highest rarity and highest pack-a-punch level that you can have to make it do more damage. Then it will insta-kill everything. To make this more effective, you want to make sure that you have Vulture Aid perk with the augment that makes it so that when you kill zombies, they have a higher chance to drop your current equipment. This way you get infinite supply of the Molotovs you use to do this glitch. Then all you need to do is go between each round, go between these two traps. There's two oil traps on each side and you just use one, and while that one's cooling down you use the other one, and it's just that simple, guys. You just rotate between them and you start the trap at the start of the round, and the traps will pretty much last the whole entire round, even later rounds on. Now also, this is also why I say to use the energy mines with the turret, because the only things that will affect you in this point is those bucket heads. They'll ignore the fire and the bugs, but your turrets will take care of both of those for you. So you can even use this on the bug rounds as well, and your turrets will take out the bugs. You can shoot some of the bugs too, but you won't have to. Your turrets will do it for you. It makes this super easy and it's just really effective. You can use this to power out all of your camos, but this is not the most effective way for XP and everything, but it is still a really cool effective way, and this is highly interactive, so it's a good way just to be able to do everything. You can use this to power through the rounds, because this absolutely just deletes the rounds as well, so you could use this to be able to get your round 100 calling card while you're doing your camo grinds and everything, guys. You get heaps of special zombies doing this and everything, and you're able to power out opal camo and everything, guys. But this does do gobblegums, but there's a better way for it. Let's get into the gobblegum glitch. Now, this one here, you're going to want to be playing on directed mode. You're going to need to follow right through the directed mode, follow the orange directives and everything that it tells you to do until you've finished crafting this lightning stag sword that you see us with right here. The round cap will now be at round 12. If this round becomes a bug round for you, save and quit and load back in until this round is not a bug round. Once you've got this round not a bug round, this is the round that you are going to go AFK on. It will remain the same round for infinite. So how this works is all you do is you get the lion sword or whatever sword you want to use. I recommend the lion sword. It won't really matter. You may want to have merely macchiato perk, but I don't even think that's going to even matter either. But I would just to be safe. Go and get yourself Merely Macchiato perk, sit in a corner like you see right here, and just hold your trigger and go AFK, guys. It's really simple, really easy. This will have no bugs spawn at all or anything. It will just be infinite of this round repeating. And you can just go AFK for up to 4 hours. Now, so what you want to do is you could use this over and over again. You can go AFK for about 3.5 hours, come back and then save and quit, load back in, and then go AFK for another 3 hours and stuff like that, guys. It's really simple and it's really effective. What this is going to be used for is to AFK get gobble gums, because gobble gums are based off time in game. So just sitting here doing this will be the best way for you to effectively obtain your gobble gums while you're sleeping and while you're at work. This is not going to be the best way for camos and XP. We'll get onto the AFK way for XP right now. This next one, you need to craft the lion sword. Well, you need to access the lion sword room. So if you don't know how to already do this, go and play on directed. It will guide you right through all the steps to be able to do this. I don't need to include that in this video. But with that said, obtain the access to the lion sword by slicing the bugs and activating the lion sword door. Then enter the lion sword. Before you go into the lion sword room, go and obtain a Casimir grenade. You can craft these. I would highly suggest that you use a permanent unlock token from prestiging if you're going to be doing this to go to prestige master. Very first time you enter the lion sword room, you need to bring in the Casimir. You need to throw the Casimir on the ground where you'll be able to access it, and then quickly put the sword in the pedestal and shoot a symbol. Then very quickly jump into the Casimir's orb, teleporting you out of the room. You need to do this before the timer starts. You do this correctly and you'll notice there'll still be zombies in the room when you're outside of the room. It's done correctly. When you next go in, it's going to be active for you. You will have to progress to the next round before you're able to go back in. But before you go back in, I highly suggest that you go and upgrade the fire sword. Then, after you've upgraded the fire sword, you create a crawler with a frag grenade, and then you juggle the sword, the fire sword, and the non-upgraded lion sword back to the door of the lion sword room. Then, when you get to the door of the lion sword room, you have the fire sword and the lion sword there. What you need to do is quickly activate the door to the lion room and quickly pick up the fire sword before it teleports you in. You do this correctly and you'll go in the room holding the fire sword. Now that you're in the lion room with the fire sword, you will see there will be that symbols will still be floating around. You will not need to put any sword into the pedestal. You can just shoot wrong symbols, so go along and shoot a whole heap of wrong symbols and increasing the flow of zombies, and then you can just go AFK with your fire sword. Now the reason I say to use the fire sword for this is you'll also get all the extra medals and stuff from the burning and igniting the enemies, so use the fire sword for this if you're trying to get XP. You're going to get a lot more XP with this. Also use the Merely Macchiato perk with the espresso augment on it so that you can swing a lot faster. Simple as, easy as, increase the flow, go with AFK, and you can get all your XP and go up to Master Prestige. This is the Invisibility God Mode glitch on Terminus for Season 2. Now for this one, you need to obtain a way to be revived. Either if you're solo, it's with a self-revive, or if you're not solo, have a teammate to revive you. Then you need to also obtain a Molotov. How this is going to work is you need to get up to the Nathan boss battle fight, where you need to enter the code into the keypad. What you need to do is you need to throw a Molotov so that it is going to down you. Right before you go down, you need to interact with the keypad and have the keypad come up on your screen when you go down. Time this correctly. When you revive yourself, the game will think that you're still in the keypad and you will be invisibility God mode, guys. It's not really God mode, it's just invisibility, and all of the zombies ignore you as long as you don't go back and interact with that keypad again. So what you can do with this is you now can use this to farm your camos, XP, and everything. Make your way out to this island right here. It's a small little island, and this way you will not have trouble finding any of the zombies. You won't have to worry about hunting them down or anything. Tiny little island. It has 2 spawn points where all of the zombies go to and huddle up. You can interact and use the boats. They will not take you out of this God mode invisibility glitch at all, so you can go over to the island via boat without any worries. Once you're over the island, as you see here, most of the zombies and everything will just head over and pile up over by the ammo box over there. Then there will just be a few straggler zombies that will just hang around the island, but it's a very small island and it's very easy to find them, so you don't have to go hunting them down or anything. Simple as, easy as, go along, get your camos, XP, everything, gobble gums, level 100 and everything. Smash that like button and let's just get straight into the next one. Okay, so this next one I want to give credit to Arzi over on Discord for finding this and bringing it to my attention. Now this next one's use is going to be more situational. It's going to be a lot more useful for people playing in teams than any solo player. But with that said, let's get straight in and show you how the walking god mode works on 2 map. To do this, you need to spam both ADS and fire, and then while you're doing that, you need to activate Ether Shroud field upgrade, and while at the same time you need to spam to activate your mutant injector. You do this correct and you'll see it will go like you see my screen right here. You'll have no weapon or anything, but you will not take any damage. Now this is absolutely useless as is if you're a solo player, obviously, because you kind of just can't do anything. But if you're in a team and you're a player that dies a lot and you need a way to be able to survive without and let your team carry you through something, you could use this for something like that. You could be a walking decoy and all sorts. Just be aware that this god mode is not true god mode. You can lose this god mode by simply falling off the map, or say being grabbed by one of the mimics or something like that. They will actually take the god mode off you, so you do need to be aware of that. I was hoping that this god mode would be able to get it into the point where we have our guns out, but I have not been able to find that. So I thought maybe I'll drop this to our community and maybe you guys will be able to play with it, and maybe in a few weeks or a few days we might have an upgraded version of this to bring you guys. But as of right now, it's not that useful, but it's just an extra thing to throw in here for you guys, because I know that lots of people will enjoy playing with this and going out there and being god mode. Just be aware that you'll just get stuck often if you're solo doing this, and you'll probably have to quit. So with that said, let's get into how, if you do this solo and you are stuck and you can't work and can't do anything, let's go over how you can save yourself, so you can save and quit without having the save and quit option. Now, this save and quit bug, they said and claimed to have fixed this, but it's not fixed. So do not believe their patch notes where they said they fixed this. This is absolutely broken. As you see here, I had a self-revive, I had all my perks, and a mutant injector at the start of this round. During this round, I got downed, I lost my perks, I lost my self-revive, and I used my mutant injector, and then I went down, and as you see, I've gone down on the same round 32, and I've gone down. I died completely. What I done is I paused the game. Then I quickly go to YouTube app. This is what I do on Xbox. On PlayStation, I think you use Media Player. Once we load the app back up, you'll go to select mission and you'll get the notice that you got disconnected and it's got a temporary autosave. Load back in and you've just successfully saved your game after completely dying. We used our self-revive, we used our mutant injection, we lost our perks. When we load back in, we have all of those items as if that never happened. We've got a second chance, and to be able to save and quit doing that same thing again, all we need to do is progress one round and we'd be able to do that all over again. Simple as, easy as. And finally, guys, you can still use the mutant injection when trying to do the golden armor. What you need to do is activate mutant injection right before you activate the blood ritual. So it's important you activate the mutant injection before the ritual. Activate the ritual right after activating mutant injection. You'll go into the ritual, you will have mutant injector, and well, you'll just be able to melee these things. And as long as you do this after round 28, you're going to have no trouble completing this during one form of mutant injector, and it will be simple as, easy as. The mutant injector scales with the rounds, so the higher the rounds, the more damage it does. So if you do it earlier on, the mutant injector won't be able to kill them in time, but if you wait till after round 28, the mutant injector will easily kill them in time. So with that said, guys, that's going to complete today's video. I haven't put every single working glitch into this video. I've put into this video the glitches that I most highest recommend that you use, the best glitches for you and the most useful glitches, as well as the extra god mode from the mutant injector. With that said, guys, if this has helped you out at any point of this video, help me out and help the channel out, smash that like button, as that's the biggest help for me. Is the biggest problem for the channel is the algorithm. If you guys tell the algorithm you guys like the content the channel produces, it helps the channel out a lot more than you telling me you like it. So do me a massive favor and tell the algorithm you like this content. Smash that like button. Keep being awesome, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. B-Man